Hey guys, what's going on? This is Coach Tex, DFW Penguin Basketball, man. Comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends about the page, all that stuff. Today I am going to talk about walking on at a college. Should you do it? Should you not do it? Is it a waste of time? Is it not a waste of time? Okay, now, number one, okay, I want to tell you guys this. It's a lot of different ways being a walk-on can go for you, but it's all about the situation, the time that you go to the school, what school you go to, what position you play, all of that stuff. If all of that stuff factors in and you never know what's going to happen, you can go from not playing at all and not even being thought about to actually being in a rotation. It just depends on what school you go to, what level you play at, and the time that you're there. Okay, so number one, if you're a walk-on, okay, they have what they call preferred walk-ons and walk-ons. A preferred walk-on is basically, let's say I'm SMU or something like that, UTA, right? It's basically like you're good enough to probably play Division III basketball, maybe even Division II. But we're not going to give you a scholarship. So we're hoping that if you walk on, we have nothing to lose by you paying your own tuition and everything. If you end up being good by your sophomore or junior year, it's great for us. If you don't, you really want to play, or you quit after your freshman or sophomore season, there's no bad blood. We didn't waste any of our money, right? That's what a preferred walk-on is. A walk-on is, yo, I'm trying to make the team. You probably don't know anything about me and you giving me a shot. Preferred basically is I kind of know about you a little bit, but at the time I don't think you're good enough for us to give you any type of scholarship money. Okay? So that's the difference in my mind. I don't know what other coaches think of, but in my mind, when I was coaching in college, that's what I thought it was. Or that's what I think it is to this day. Number one, when you walk on, okay, your whole thing is, hey, man, you know, I want to have the potential to get a chance to play, get some playing time. You never know if that's going to happen. So if you do decide to walk on, you can't walk on thinking that I'm going to spend 4 or 5 years, maybe redshirt my first year or something, and I'm going to actually get a chance to play and be a part of the team. You can't go into it with that idea because a lot of times, depending on what program you're in, you're not. And you're going to do all this work. You got to, the same thing a guy that's on full scholarship and starts and plays 35 minutes a game. You got to do the same things that he does. You got to travel. You got to keep your grades right. You got to go to study hall. You got to lift weights. You got to get up in the morning and run. You got to go to practice. You got to, all of this stuff you got to do. And you got to be willing to do that and know that you're not going to play, right? And you probably won't have a chance to play. You basically should go as a walk-on because of the love of the game. And you're probably going to do a little bit more because you're walking on. Because most scholarship players, a lot of times, they major in studies that don't even mean anything. They're like really easy. Or a lot of times they have classes that are really easy and they don't really have to work for them. So you got to think about it. You got to weigh. This is the second thing. Like, you got to weigh in, you know, is it worth me walking on and never, ever getting a chance to get in the game? Is it worth it to me? Do I love playing enough? Is this opportunity to play at this school worth it to me? Right? Another thing, too. You know, on the flip side is you could be working your butt off and, you know, your freshman and sophomore year, you don't get in, you'll walk on, and then all of a sudden, maybe your junior or senior year, the coach, after all your hard work, dedication, you staying in there, doing everything right, the coach decides to put you on scholarship. That could be a great reward, man. Even if you're not playing, you working up until that point and getting the opportunity to play could be well worth it, right? But that rarely happens. It just depends on the situation that you're in. Now, another thing, too. You walk on, you could end up getting in a rotation. Listen, I played in college. I coached in college, and there have been situations when I think a guy that's a walk-on, he's the 15th guy on the team, and by the end of the season, he's in the 7 or 8 man rotation simply because guys got hurt, guys quit, guys got cut from the team, whatever may happen, and he's in an 8 man rotation. He knows the plays, he knows where to go, and he's giving valuable minutes. He might not be scoring 15, 20 points a game, but he's coming in and he's helping the team out. At practice, kicking ass, at practice, taking care of everything. I'm telling you guys, being solid and taking care of things off the court will help you in the long run. But if you get this opportunity to play, man, that is a great feat from you going to being a guy that's a walk-on non-scholarship, any type of scholarship or any of that stuff, and you get the opportunity to actually play and be a part of the team. That is the high end of stuff. I've seen guys that when I was coaching in college, they went from walking on and not playing at all to starting in certain games because it's different situations. Guys get hurt, all of that different stuff. Guys get in trouble, and they get off the team, whatever may be the case. And a lot of times, sometimes in some situations, the coach is smart. If you've been solid and you're a better player than some of these guys that may be on a partial, maybe even a full, you may play more minutes than them. And if you've been working your butt off, and this guy that may be on a scholarship sees that, and you've been kicking his butt at practice, or you play a certain position where needs help, let's say they get down to 3 postmen on the team, and you're the third one, I mean, you might come in and play 10 minutes a game, but you're playing. So you never know what can happen. You can be on the low end of the stick where you play 4 years and never touch the floor unless it's a meaningless game. Or you can get to your junior or senior season, maybe even your sophomore season, and you're actually in the rotation. You get a chance, so you never know. Honestly, when you're a walk-on, you have to go into it with the mentality of, I'm never going to get one tick in the game. Anything that I get, and whether it be a scrimmage in the preseason, exhibition game, a blowout game, anything that I get, any playing time that I get is a plus. You cannot go into it thinking that you're going to play because you're going to be disappointed and you're going to quit really fast. Because if you're going to a high major, mid major, low major, D2, whatever, if they didn't recruit you, okay, you're already on the low end. You should be happy that you're on the team, you get a uniform, and you get to participate, because playing college ball, period, is a great experience for anyone. It teaches you a lot about responsibilities and teamwork and things of that nature. But, like I said, if you're walking, whether it be preferred or not preferred, you have to go into it with the mentality of, I am cool, I'm happy if I never play a tick for these 4 or 5 years that I'm on a team. I just want to be a part of the team. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, any topics you want me to talk about, let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell all your friends about my page. It may be able to help them out, especially if they're an athlete. And I'll see you guys later, man.